everyone. I thought I'd do a little reading on the year of the horse that's starting on the 17th of February 2026 with 12 animals and 5 elements. The year of the fire horse comes around once every 60 years.
You're coming to say hi? What? Are you serious? Hi. Well, thanks. Nice to meet you too. Good morning. Hello. My goodness, you're so beautiful. Thank you for saying hello. I love your eyes. Hi, sweet pea. I have no carrots, but I do have love in my heart.
The Chinese culture, South China Morning Post is predicting both good fortune and bad.
You coming to see me too? Hi.
I'm going to take a look at the energies and see what I can see for us as a collective for the year of the horse and some of the themes that we'll be working with starting in February. I feel like the first focus is on our body level and our value system, a combination of working with our body, understanding where our limits lie, where our open-ended possibilities are, and being willing to move between the stances, moving between the stances. Any kind of health shift or nutrition, can feel more of a push towards natural foods, better prepared, more nourishing, things like that. Almost like the horse is somehow bringing in better sensitivities to our own personal environment and our own body environment. It is a physical, it feels like a very physical year here as well, very much grounding in new realities, possible new realities from seeds that were planted years ago and are now coming into fruition. I feel like it's a very heart-based year. I feel like we're moving through levels of the heart chakra and healing through levels of the heart chakra this year big time. I feel like the beginning of the fire horse energy is going to bring in love, more heart chakra issues. If you're not in full alignment with your own heart of hearts and the things that feel the most balance for you, then there could be a bit of a rocky slopes here, trying to navigate rocky situations and having a little bit of rubble underneath the feet, kind of a deal. I feel like there's going to be a limit to where we place our heart energies as well. We're just not scattering them inadvertently everywhere. It feels like we're a little more productive and a little more progressive in the way that we use our hearts. We're using it gently, moving forward with more enriched parts of ourselves.
You're just hanging out, waiting for the sun down? That's what I'm doing. I'm pretty much just waiting for the sun to go down.
We're looking for greater connection, more one-on-one understanding and compassionate understanding as well. A sense of building new foundations in more wholehearted parts of ourselves.
I wonder if you like living out here in the mountains. What do you think? I think so. I like the sound of the birds too. Wish I could talk to you more. Wish I could talk to you more. Is that your friend?
What I'm not seeing right off the bat is a lot of deprivation. I feel like it's coming in, the horse energy is coming in with this sort of spiritual drive to bring into the manifest world our highest impassioned and spiritual ideals and visions for ourselves and our own future. I feel like we're playing with timelines with this horse energy.
Hello again. Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you earlier. You were gone, I guess. I don't know what you were doing. Maybe you were out galloping around. Not sure. But it's nice to see you now. It's nice to see you out here in the sunshine. Yeah, it is. It's really nice to see you too. How's it going? Hi. Where you gonna go, bubbies? You are so beautiful, oh, babies.
I feel like we're playing with timelines with this horse energy. I feel like we're able to, run ahead, check things out. I feel like we're going to be going up and down our own timelines quite a bit more consciously as a result of this fire dragon energy for some reason. Almost like more of the supernatural world is more accessible, and it wants to also materially manifest. I'm feeling a lot of real grounded energy with this fire. Yeah, I'm really amazed at how much heart I'm feeling and how much healing. So I feel like the mass consciousness is moving towards individualized healing, quiet, careful, internal, sweet, vulnerable healing. But I also feel like we have a bigger sense of community, that we do need the reflection around us in our community in the same way that we need it internally for ourselves. The heart seems to be growing this year quite a bit. Also, a sweet part is through friendships and long-term relationships and wanting to dig in a deeper sense of connection, with a deeper sense of connection, better sense of self. I don't feel like this is a selfish year. I don't feel this is a selfish influence at all. I feel like it's a self-care, self-protection. It's a little bit of a herd mentality too with the horse energy. So you understand you stand alone, but you also understand you're part of a bigger team, a part of a bigger force. And I feel also like a lot of telepathy working through this energy as well. Like we'll be able better to read the room, get a sense for what's going on around us without necessarily having to overthink it. I don't feel like it's a very mentally charged year, except where it comes to the part of your third eye that actually visualizes and bring things into the material world. You're envisioning your desires, being willing to brainstorm, coming up with fantastic ideas, and being willing to push them a little bit, like meeting the edge of things. The energies are showing me a bit of a divided reality where, if you've already worked with your own energies and worked through your heart chakra in the last year with the help of some of the other eclipses that were working through our systems, then you've already in preempt to this fire horse year already burned off through the snake year and shed many skins of false realities that weren't really serving you. And with the horse, you're really ready to get on, get it on, and get there and giddy up and get it on. Basically, is kind of the sense I'm getting. So For sure, you're going to feel more motivated to get things done once this energy hits in February, where you might have been still busy in the last little bits of the shedding phases and being willing to kind of cry the blues out of you before integrally supercharged energy kind of hits your field. Also, I'm feeling like there's just a whole lot more communication. Sometimes it'll be silent communication. If you're technically connected through empathy or through telepathy, then you're going to be able to just look at somebody and understand what's going on. So I feel like this giant bump up in our own awarenesses and our ability to pull in information from the world around us that's benefiting us in the energetics throughout the day, or how we're focusing some of the energy. So I feel like we're going to have a better sense of focus. We're going to have a better sense of what is mine to do. How do I work with my divine energies? I feel in some ways too that the year of the horse will help bring more of our spiritual realm to the earth plane, whether that's in the high ideal contracted realities that are yours in possibility through your spiritual channels and contracts, or through other means, real 3D body level stuff. There could be some risks financially as well that are prevalent, the sense of a bit of an urgency, wanting to make the most of an opportunity that presents itself and things like that. Like I'm getting a lot of supercharged day on steroid kind of feeling here. So it's definitely like super punch, super size kind of effect here. Also, I really feel like financially, there's a lot that can be gained in this year, especially if you're willing to listen to your own inner guidance, as well as the signs from the outside world that are trying to get your attention. I'm just seeing a lot more with the third eye actually going on with the energy here too, where other dimensions can open up, or new dimensions in yourself, where suddenly better talents or more focused abilities are at your fingertips. That looks good. The other part I'm seeing with the year of the fire horse is that I still feel this massive conscious expansion. Back to the sense of the herd mentality kicking in, the sense of being part of a larger force of energies, not just being a solitary, rebellious spirit, more like innovative, more brainstorming, more from high heaven possibilities. So I think in some ways we're going to see things that are going to just blow our minds on the collective, the way that individuals use the energy to propel themselves forward into a whole new stratosphere of success, of inner peace, of stabilizing the emotional content in the world, in the internal world. Yeah, so I feel like it's like we can't be in our egos too much this year, and we can't be overthinking. So our third eye area can be used for envisioning our futures, but to think too much, I don't know. Maybe with the idea of brainstorming, but not falling into loops of overthinking and taking yourself down by that negative. Having to really dial in our health if we have any kind of little whisper hints about our health or our own condition or anything that we've already been diagnosed with, or things that we can just feel are edging around the corners, then that would be first priority. Body first. Body, mind, soul connection, the ability to nurture, fill your cups, sweeten the pot for yourself so that you don't feel left out or deprived. This is not a great year to fall into self-deprecating cycles where you're sacrificing something for no good reason. Way better year to just embrace and be willing to fall in love with every day for all the right reasons and move into it full-heartedly that way. If there are medical conditions around your own heart, then this is for sure also the year to listen and monitor and moderate your behavior accordingly. Find the willpower to work the energies in more favorable ways for yourself, for your own contentedness. That's, I guess, another sense that I'm seeing is we must be content. I know we were working on understanding where our true loves lie. In these last number of months, we kind of needed to get caught up with what were and where were the most important focuses for us, and with all the right priorities in mind. So I feel like this just takes us into a different level of that. We needed to do this preparatory work so that we can fall in love with the world in all kinds of new ways, full of gratitude, attitude, openness, and the possibility of being able to understand the spiritual mechanics of your own heart growth on the earth plane, and your willingness to share your vulnerable truths and be true to your inner heart at all times. This is another theme I'm seeing, is the sense that Spirit is pushing us to wear our inner worlds in the outer world, instead of hiding our inner worlds. And it does require a little bit of bravery. If not bravery, it certainly requires chutzpah and the ability to push into new territory. I do get the sense of a warning not to betray your heart of hearts. You've worked, and we were meant to have worked more towards that. So this is not going to be the year where you can pretend to love your partner if you don't. Like if you've fallen out of love in any way, that's also going to have an impact on what you can take part in and what you're willingly going to show up for. And there is a sense of definitely new beginnings, for sure, no question about it. But what's interesting is I feel like the beginnings have to do with our own origins and the soul depth that came first before all the other add-ons and a la carte items added to your meal here on the earth. So don't be afraid to scrape the plate, so to speak, with the scraps that don't mean to just go compost them somewhere and let the earth take all that nutrient valued substance back for better use. And I guess that's the same thing too I'm seeing is, I don't know that I've ever known an angry horse. So even if the fire element is coming in through this horse and it's supercharged and it can be willful perhaps in its own way, I feel like it's really gonna have more to do with softening our approach. It has to do with how we are uncovering our true essence, right? Like it's not like you have to go out somewhere and get your true essence and put it into you. You came in with it already. You just have to uncover it, reveal it, adorn it, and run with it. So you could be being forced in some ways or pushed towards outcomes that allow you through mere process, an ability to spread your wings, expand your visions into more daring, loving manifestations of themselves. So I feel like, yeah, like raise a glass, raise a toast to the eternal spirit that pumps through your heart every day, that brings you the will to live, and that beautiful knowing that you're rising to the occasion beautifully and you're willing to take flight within yourself. I feel like earthly needs and wants can bring in a lot of satisfaction during this year. So I hope that helps you see a little bit of possibility with how to approach the horse year, the year of the horse. Also, I would say that there are some things to keep in mind, because we do have the eclipse coming in February as well, right around this fire horse. I believe wholeheartedly that there are massive amounts of heart codes and heart expansion energetics hitting the planet in a way that would force, to a certain degree, an evolution in the emotional state of humanity, one way or another. And it does feel like it could be some blow your mind change, like knock it right out of the ballpark. The other way that you can work with some of this energy is that, you may be moved to do something with some of your dormant talent or your reawakened essence, creativities, like you may be more of a creator god in this year than you have been, like if you were musically inclined and gave it up, you may be picking that up again, or whatever it is, any kind of esoteric, metaphysical endeavors may lead to a need to be more creatively expressed and to ground in. So you may find that you're working more with your hands as a way to deal with some of the supercharged energy that's coming in. Also, being willing to set intentions clearly for yourself, it's going to help, like understanding that you're on a journey, you're going to work some goals towards getting your journey fulfilled, and you're really willing to self-propel forward without worrying too much about what else is going on around you or who else may want to stop you. Like, I feel like we're just knocking it out of the ballpark altogether with some of this energy hitting in February, as it is as a gateway into this new year of emotional growth, lots of emotional growth. Also, we may have to become more disciplined as well, right? Eye on the prize, being willing to soften out some of the relationships that aren't an immediate match to the energies that we're working with. It's going to be harder to do obligation energy constructs where you're obligated to do things from some unspoken rule that nobody really ever spoke out loud. I feel like those constraints, those paradigms of belief are trying to shake through as well. Like, we may have shed our skin in 2025 through the snake energies, but now we're breaking through any of the tethers that have been holding us anywhere that we don't want to be held, so in some ways we will be like wild horses taking off into the horizon and trying to implement as many new things for ourselves in half the time possible, right? So back to the timelines, I think we're going to be very much running up and down the timelines, no problem at all. And it's going to be very dynamic for those willing to take sweet, disciplined, calculated risks. It's not going to be a hold back year unless you're getting really tied up in fear or guilt or some of the lower emotions that you should have cleared a few years back anyway. There's a lot of power when it comes to horses. Horse energy is enduring. Not only the physical endurance of running across the plains and charging through new territories, but also in the sense of being willing to endure a loving approach. Your endurance comes from how loving and compassionate approach do you have to yourself. And also there's a sense that the horse exemplifies the sense of a path. Are we on a path? Are we on our chosen path? What path did we veer off the path? Did we take a wrong turn when we were supposed to take a right turn? And there could be the sense you could be judging a little bit of some of your stuff, a little bit too much, rather than just rolling with it, going with the flow across the landscape and relishing in that unbridled freedom. That's the thing too, like you have to be doing things that you love. You're gonna have to ride some other things off into the sunset that didn't get their cycle of completion yet. But mostly it is innovation and just off the charts possibility, and in very many ways lots more productivity too. So I don't think this is going to be a year where we waste a lot of time. I think we're going to take full advantage of the things that we need to do for ourselves, for our highest good, for our exalted versions of ourselves. I mean, the whole point is this journey is about reaching our exalted forms of reality here on the earth, not just reading it like out of the Akash up in our higher inner library. You know, it's more like being willing to be your living library while you live here on the earth plane, enjoying your ability to, you know, run across any territory and feel a connection and an honoring. I just keep seeing over and over and over again the honoring of the heart and being in the moment with whatever emotional realities are working through. I think it's going to be fun for people who are willing to hold themselves in the highest esteem, be sensible about their habits and their excesses as well, as a matter of fact, so that the body temple is in the best state possible and your heart does show up. So it's going to be very difficult to stay in relationships that aren't feeding you and your soul and your soul journey coming up. There's going to be a lot of relationships that just fall off because they're not coming in with the higher frequencies that are required as a baseline of sustenance at this rate, and too much on the planet is changing too quickly. The demand in our bodies is changing, which is, I think, why there's going to be a whole wave of people that just really clean up their diet. Like they just get kamikaze, single focused on how best to produce health in my body, and a willingness to house health as well. Healthier thoughts, healthier feelings. Not as much warping. I mean, it's a possibility if you're not already having done some of this work internally, quietly grueling through it, or sometimes alone, then yeah, it could be a lot more coming up on the horizon pretty quick for things that feel better related to you or how you want to show up in the world. Yeah. Don't betray your intuition. Don't go against your truth of truths, your heart of hearts. Be willing to let some of your ancestor guides or your spirit guides or whatever other helpful random beings just roll through your sphere on the way to dinner, basically, and set you free and set you straight. A lot of growth here for sure. It will be an extremely expansive year. Fire likes to grow and horses like to go. So I think it's going to be a dynamic combination. I just feel like communication is going to accelerate in ways that we can't even comprehend right now. So yeah, it should be very, very interesting. Also, the sense that we're overcoming obstacles in a way, almost like in some ways I feel like obstacles are being obliterated before they could even become a problem for very, 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 very many souls on this collective reading. The other part is just maybe more trust internally in how we make our own decisions, what information we rely on to find that inner serenity and comfortable responsibility. Yeah, because I feel like our gifts are really growing. There's going to be a lot of people that suddenly just monetize their goddess, God, and goddess given talents that may have been kind of lying in wait for the most possible possibilities. So I would not be surprised if the sense of digging in and starting a new business or starting a new focus on the business you already have, like that could very much be happening. Pulling strings and also cutting ties, cutting cords. Could be a lot of cord cutting right before this starts in February, and I feel like anyway the eclipse is going to grind us forward into more clearly defined relationships so that there's not a lack of communication or rampant misunderstandings. So I guess that's part of what I mean by communication is getting better somehow. Listen, if your heart grows and suddenly you've got more resonance in your heart and you're more reverent as a result, I mean, who's going to lose there? I mean, it's just going to win-win all around. So I'm going to have to say namaste, and I hope it makes a whole lot more sense as this eclipse is hitting that your heart of hearts needs a very loud voice right now, and it needs to be listened to. Be willing to send your own ear into your own field to make sure you understand what are you saying and why, and how is that all building. Like I just saw just so much water. So it feels like there could be water events during the power of the fire horse. All right, well, have the heart-to-hearts you want to. You're going to improve the value of your relationships by your willingness to talk it out and to share your thoughts and ideas. It's a lot about sharing your thoughts and ideas as well, exploring all of that. Loving every minute of it. Thanks for coming into my channel. I certainly appreciate your presence here. Let me know if I can do anything for you. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. I'll be willing to answer them in my next video. Have faith in yourself and be willing to ride this tide of success that's willing to take you there if you're willing to harness this inner power. So say hello to your beautiful, spirit-driven power, essence, power, and fill your cups in ways that you just really love, and let the world raise a cup to your health and your wealth and your abundance and your sweet glowing heart.
You're coming to say hi? What? Are you serious? Hi. Well, thanks. Nice to meet you too. Good morning. Hello. My goodness, you're so beautiful. Thank you for saying hello. I love your eyes.